Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take a look inside the box of the TicWatch PRO 3 Ultra GPS. Wow, that was very long even to spell. This watch is from Mobvoi. This is a successor of the TicWatch PRO 3 GPS. So let's see what's inside the box and let's see what this watch can do. On paper, the specifications are insanely nice. Snapdragon Wear 4100 platform, a military standard 810G, up to 72 hours battery life in smart mode and 45 days in essential mode. 20 professional workouts. Well, I don't really do workouts, so that's not my thing. IP68 waterproof, so I can swim in this. Google Assistant, very good. IHB, AFIB detection and fatigue assessment is basically arrhythmia and all kind of heart-related problem detection. Built-in GPS, dual display with customized colorful backlight. That's also very nice. The dual display is why I love this smartwatch. That's why I always wanted to test it out and make a review about it. High-density heart rate, stress, sleep tracking. Well, not so important in my case. Google Pay, also not so much, and a lot of watch faces. So let's see what's inside this box. Comes in a very nice package. Inside the first cover you have the quick guide, which in case of a smartphone nowadays is probably not even necessary because they are so easy to use. Inside the box you will find the watch itself. Comes very well packed. Wow, very nice quality. Silicone strap, which I'm going to immediately replace with this Huawei GT series leather strap. Why did I choose this? Because it's cheap, cost me maybe $10, and it's a good quality. So let's take out the watch from this cover. Even though I don't like the silicone straps, this strap feels very comfortable. I don't know, surprisingly. Normally I don't like this type of straps. I'm still going to replace it with the leather one to see during the test. So let's put the watch aside for now. Inside the box we have the proprietary charging cable, which is magnetic. Easy to connect, holds the watch, very strong, it's not gonna fall down. Very nice. The build quality is very good. It's metal, plastic, and the strap that comes with is silicone. Inside the box we still have product safety information. Well, not much dangerous about the smartwatch. Another small paper with some information about the internal memory, 1GB RAM, 8GB ROM. The 8GB is going to be around 5GB in reality because the operation system occupies some space. That you have to understand. I know the advertisement is 8GB, which is a little false advertisement, but it is what it is. The watch itself have a very good quality. This watch is going to replace my old Huawei Watch Fit. On the side of the watch we find the microphone hole, the two control buttons. In the bottom, the array of sensors, the charging and data connections. And in the other side we can find the speaker. Turning on the watch for the first time, removing this protector slash something. Long press, I guess, any button. The screen is beautiful, it's high resolution for a smartwatch. It will prompt you to tap to begin, choosing English United States. And Google is about to ask you about the terms and conditions and privacy policy. Basically, after you read and accept all the terms of conditions, including selling your kidney or leaving your belongings to the company, it will prompt you to download the software for the phone and pair the device, which I'm going to do soon. These are the same quick release straps that also the TicWatch using, and 22 millimeters, so it shouldn't be a problem. This is real leather. Feels comfortable. I'm going to change it and we will see how long it will last. This looks like absolutely foolproof and super easy to replace the straps. Fits like a glove and looks amazing. Beautiful. This strap is obviously made for Huawei devices, but feels very soft, feels lighter as well, feels more warm. Not so sweaty like a plastic strap. It has the Huawei logo on it. Overall experience is much more comfortable with this one.
Much later.
So now after about 2 months of intensive use, I can tell this watch is the best smartwatch I ever had. I had before in the early times an LG G Watch R. That watch was a nice smartwatch of its time, but something happened with the screen of it. The OLED screen started to have dead pixel, and that pixel started to spread until it became a big black spot on the whole screen and everything was dead. And that took away the confidence, and I never used since that Android Wear smartwatches, because I lost trust in them. Also the bad battery time was a drawback. With this one I could make out 5 days easily. Receives the notification accurately and perfectly, not missing anything. It has a nice microphone, a nice speaker. It's absolutely perfect. It's comfortable to wear, lightweight, durable. Some of the functions are very impressive. For example, the Google Assistant, for example, I like very much. responding very well for the voice. What's the weather in UK?
Right now in London, United Kingdom, it's 12 degrees and clear. Saturday, it'll be partly cloudy, with a high of 22 and a low of 12.
As you can hear, the voice quality is also nice and understandable. Some of the software functions, for example, you have a great number of applications. It's easy to swipe through all the applications quickly. You can choose from making a phone call, calculator. The calculator works for just fine. In the same way you can type the phone numbers, and you can make phone calls from the watch, also receive and talk on the watch itself. So you can use the watch as an extension of your phone, not just receiving the phone or receiving the call or rejecting the call on the phone itself. You can speak to the watch and you can listen from the watch itself. The watch also has built-in storage and Wi-Fi connection, so you can listen your songs even if your phone doesn't have with you. Just connect to the Wi-Fi network, connect your Bluetooth earphones and listen the songs you just downloaded for your watch. In the settings you will find the usual Android Wear OS settings. Simple. Translate. What's your name? And it's give you the answer nice and easy. You can use Google Translator, but there is other translator apps as well that you can use with this watch. I haven't tried everything. You can download thousands of apps from the Play Store itself. The functions of pulse works perfectly fine on this watch. Even through my thick hair on my hand can measure. Unlike other watches had problems measuring through this thick hair because it doesn't have enough sensors. These have basically 4 sensors on the back. This is constantly able to measure the pulse and heart rate. Here you have 4 light emitting diodes in different spectrums for the sensor to read. In the center is the sensor. The blood oxygen is also working very reliable on this watch, even through my thick hair, as I said, as other watches were also failed or took very long time to measure the blood oxygen level. It's always accurate, always shows the right number. Other thing, fit heart rate, that I never tried. It's asking too many permissions for some apps, so I'm not giving my consent for everything. I use just the basic functions what I like to use, but the watch itself is absolutely reliable, so that's what I need. Something that I don't need to charge every day and give you the notifications from my Discord, from everywhere else. Receiving phone calls, rejecting phone calls. These are the functions I need personally. I know there are other people out there who wants to do sport with this kind of watches. It will be absolutely reliable and work perfectly with those kind of apps. Rearranging the applications, it's also very easy. You have to hold. You can let it go, and after you can change the position of any of the apps you want, any of the icons of the apps you want. And you can organize yourself. Tap twice and it stops. Changing the watch face is very easy. All you have to do is press and hold, and then you swipe left or right, choose your preferred watch face or download new ones. Swiping right, you have here the applications that you can change. You can add more, remove any of this direct access for this kind of applications. I put here timer, calculator, weather. In the weather you can see more detailed information if you go there, or any of the applications. All the applications have their functions. Calculator, stopwatch. So it's very convenient. Swipe from top to down, you will have the quick setup menu, airplane mode. You can set up, you can turn on the Wi-Fi, setting the brightness, I use like a medium settings for the brightness itself. This way you will find the Google Assistant. Very convenient. Also good to know that the watch is going down to secondary screen as soon as you tilt the watch. It's immediately turning to, so you don't have to press any button. It automatically go down to the power saving secondary screen, which is this is the reason why I like this watch so much. This can save you hell a lot of time on battery life, and you don't have to worry about so much. You know, I have to charge the watch, I have to charge the watch. You can keep using it. And the backlight on the secondary screen, you can also change the color. The white, it's giving you this light blue, not so strong light. Every other color on the palette is much stronger light. I don't know why, but I don't need that strong light. I like when these have that retro LCD screen, like low light that you can only see in the dark, because that's why I need it, to see it in the dark. During the day you can perfectly see it in sunlight, as you can see even now from most of the angles. You can perfectly see the watch, and it's perfectly enough to see the time and the date, and that's what I need. One small thing about the GPS, with the January update, I think for some reason Mobvay decided to send an update and disable the compass. For what reason, I don't know. I'm missing that function, and I really hope they're going to put it back. For testing purpose, I got here two different type of screen protector from AliExpress. One like a hydrogel kind of thing, and one tempered glass. Let's see which one is going to get the best result. Seems like those bubbles just does not want to go away. Even after minutes of testing and trying, those bubbles just kept coming back and kept coming back on the same locations. Was no dust under it, so just this is an absolute garbage. It was $1, so let's try the tempered glass. At this point I don't have too much confidence about this, but this is all for the science. This tempered glass was costing only $2, so I don't have much hope about it, but let's try it. And here comes the moment of truth. Let's see, a little positioning. Just press it down, literally drop the glass on it, a minor adjustment, press in the middle, and it looks fine. It's like, oh, with absolute minimum effort, this was going down. There on the bottom, I have a little of bubbles that keeps coming back, but as I keep pressing it, it keeps disappearing more and more and more. Yeah, this is not that bad. This looks okay so far. Nice. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I didn't want to put any screen protector on it, but looks like this works out well. I'm gonna leave it on. makes the screen look slightly like a millimeter deeper, of course, because of the glass surface being elevated, but it's gonna protect it from whatever. Looks nice. So I can recommend this watch. Yes, definitely. For anyone who just buying their first smartwatches, or you're shifting from another Android smartwatch, this is the best bet you can buy right now. I'm going to leave a few links actually, to Mobvoi itself, Amazon and AliExpress. You can choose your platform where you can find this watch on the lowest possible price. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.